Hello again, it's time for Sometime 3 and we're working with page 25. Today's lesson is called Fractions 22. Now we've added fractions and we've subtracted fractions, and today we're going to try and multiply fractions. I'm sure that you know if you multiply two whole numbers together, the result is always greater. For example, 3 times 5, that's 15. 7 times 8, that's 56. 3 times 9, 27. And so on. The result is always greater. But if you multiply a whole number by a proper fraction, the result will be smaller, because a proper fraction is always less than 1. Look at this. 8 times 1 equals 8, but 8 times a half is the same as 8 over 2 is the same as 4. So if you multiply a whole number by a fraction, the result is always less. And the same thing happens if you multiply one proper fraction by another proper fraction. Look at this. 3/4 times 4/6. That's 3 over 4 times 4 over 6. 3 times 4, that's 12. 4 times 6, that's 24. If we reduce 12 over 24 to its simplest form, we get 1/2. So the result gets smaller and smaller. Let's test this. 1/2 is the same as 2 over 4, which is less than 3/4. It's only 2/4. And 1/2 equals 3 over 6, which is less than 4/6. So if you multiply 3 over 4 by 4 over 6, you get 1/2, which is less than you started with. When you multiply fractions, you always multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. If a numerator has a factor in common with a denominator, you can divide them by that common factor before you multiply. Look at these. 3 is a common factor. 3 over 4 multiplied by 2 over 3. Can you see the 3's? We can cancel them out. So that becomes 1 times 2 is 2, and 4 times 1 is 4. 2 over 4, in its simplest form, that becomes 1 over 2, 1/2. Look at this one. 9 over 11 multiplied by 5 over 12. Well, 3 times 3 are 9, and 4 times 3 are 12. So we can reduce 9 to 3, because 3 3's are 9, and 12 to 4, because 3 4's are 12. Then we multiply the numerators and the denominators. 3 times 5, 15. 11 times 4, 44. So 9/11 times 5/12 make 15/44. Sometimes fractions are a little confusing. That's all for today.